What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Jay. I'm a real estate agent out here in beautiful Hawaii. In today's video, you're going to tag along with me and go take a look at 3 different condo units in the downtown Honolulu, Chinatown area. Just like last time, after the tours of the condos, we're going to come back home, talk about what I like to do in Chinatown, downtown, and the pros and cons of living there. So without further ado, let's jump right in.
So I had no idea that this place was like this. MLS only had pictures of the lobby, building itself, and the kitchen, which is right here. So we're just gonna fast forward to the next spot because nothing much to see here, or there's a lot of stuff to see here. So, on to the next.
First stop on the tour is Honolulu Tower. This 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 726 square feet unit is $418,000. Looking on the right side, we have the kitchen with brand new appliances. Going into the living room, you can see that the unit features floor-to-ceiling glass windows with beautiful ocean and harbor views. The floor features brand new luxury vinyl and new paint throughout. The Honolulu Tower was built in 1982 and its amenities include barbecue, a patio deck, a pool on property, 24-hour security, and this is all for $830 a month for association fees. Now we move on to the bathroom, and you can see me featured in that huge mirror. And now we walk into the bedroom, which is really spacious, and like I said, beautiful views throughout the whole spot. Walking onto the lanai, now you can see what I'm talking about. Gorgeous. Going to the second and last stop of our tour is this 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 875 square feet unit in Honolulu Park Place. Why buy Honolulu Park Place? They have recreational amenities like a koi pond, tennis courts, pool, hot tub, fitness center, recreation room, bowling alley. Yeah, it has its own bowling alley. It includes all the amenities that we talked about earlier and cable TV, hot water, and sewer water usage. Going into the kitchen, we have brand new appliances, quartz countertops, soft close cabinets, and a pretty sick view. Going to the first bathroom, it was newly renovated, looking clean and spiffy with that step-in shower. And what's pretty cool is that each bedroom in this unit has its own spectacular view of the city and harbor. Now moving on to the master bathroom tucked inside the master bedroom. Although a little outdated, this leaves you all the control to go ahead and make it your own, with a double vanity sink already installed. What I really like about the unit is the staging. Most people use really high beds, but they use the low floor beds, which give it that unique look. Now my favorite part of the unit is that view. Walk out to the large lanai and take a look at this city view. We have this beautiful harbor and mountain view. Now that we're back home, let's talk about the things that I like to do when I'm in the area. The first spot I'd like to talk about is Ali'i Coffee. I really like this spot. They have one of the best coffees out there, in my opinion. If you are out there, I'd recommend trying out the Queen, Prince, or the King. They're all like coconut-based espressos or mocktails or cocktails or coffee tails, whatever you call them. But great tasting coffee. So if you're in the area, I definitely recommend go to tasting their coffee. Another place you could go for a breakfast treat is to Mr. Donut. They're on Bishop and Hotel Street. pretty close by if you're walking, probably a couple blocks away from Chinatown. It's right in the smack dab middle downtown. I'm not a big sweets person myself, but if you are, go check them out. Now moving on to food, there's just so many that I probably won't even get to all of them in this video because there's just a bunch. What I love about Chinatown is that there's so many different types of foods, different cuisines. There's just something for everyone. You just gotta go out there and look for it. So I'm gonna ramble and talk about all the different spots I like to go eat when I'm there. Let's see, dim sum. I like to go to Mae Sum Dim Sum, Pho My Land for pho, Maguro Brothers for sushi. So many places, like it's mind-boggling. Lucky Belly, Pig and the Lady, Chin Chin, Livestock Tavern. There's just too many, so let's move on to drinks. Pre-pandemic, Hotel Street was the epitome of nightlife. So every first Fridays, find that place really crowded with a bunch of people, not too much there, but when it opens up eventually, hopefully soon, then find yourself at Manifest, Next Door, Encore Saloon. Encore Saloon's kind of great because they specialize in different types of tequila, agave, all that kind of stuff. I didn't even know the difference between the different tequilas until I got there. I'm pretty sure I still mess them up, but whatever, that's beside the point. Then Manifest, shout out to Manifest. Honestly, one of the best places to go listen to music. They play some old school hip hop and R&B, and it's like, honestly, other than the food and drinks, I don't see myself walking around Chinatown. But if you guys have any recommendations to go, like, you know, places to look at and see, by all means, drop them down in the comments. Honestly, I'm usually only there at nighttime. Oh, of course, Chinatown Market. I mean, that's something you could do in the day, right? So if you like to support local, go into Chinatown in the downtown area. There's a lot of local business that you can support. Now, enough of the rambling. Let's talk about the pros and cons of living in the area. Number one is the food. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, they just have such a great assortment of different types of foods and cuisines. Like if I live there, I probably won't cook at home and always eat out. Like it's the worst. Like there's just, if I wanted dim sum one day, I'll go get dim sum. Like I can't even emphasize this enough. There's just so much good food over there. Pro number two, public transportation. Downtown and Chinatown right now is the main arterial throughout the heart of Honolulu, and so majority of the bus lines get funneled through Hotel Street in the middle of downtown, and I'm pretty sure you can take a bus in downtown and end up anywhere you wanted in the island. So if you don't have a car, being in downtown is perfect because you have access to all this stuff around you, and if you want it, public transportation is right there. Pro number three, some of you guys are going to argue against me, but this is my opinion, is its location. Its location is so central that you could probably do anything in like a 1 mile radius from it. In downtown, you have, of course, the business district. You go a little bit further to the east, then you have the government district, and a little bit more to the east, then you have the arts district, and that's where Kaka'ako is. So geographically, it's not the center of the island, but I feel like downtown, you're the central of where everything happens. Now moving on to the cons. I don't know why I'm smiling for this. Number one con, I think, is parking. If you don't have reserved parking while you're in Chinatown, then it's gonna suck. Be ready to shell out the dollars, because parking is a B. You're either gonna have to fight for street parking or walk further because you're gonna park in a garage. But I mean, that's what we get, right, when it's a really dense area. But if you're walking or biking or living in the area, you don't need to worry about that. Number two, lack of parks and green spaces. This one's a really old neighborhood, and so it being so densely compacted, there's not a lot of green space for, you know, children, dogs, and stuff like that. Unlike the newly planned urban communities like Kaka'ako, there's not a lot of green space to take out your children, dogs, or just hang out. You'll probably find yourself traveling about 5-10 minutes to Alamana Beach Park or Sand Island to go get that sun that you need. Number three, crime. During the day, there's all these people moving around through downtown doing their business, but after work hours, that's when stuff starts to get really sketchy out there. But I want to say that the area is improving. The city installed lights on the streets that were so dark before. Now they got cameras to further prevent that kind of stuff. So that's pretty much it. So, would you live in downtown Honolulu or Chinatown? Let me know in the comments down below. Should I continue these neighborhood videos? Try a different price point? Let me know. So thanks for watching, and as always, if you or someone you know are in the market to buy a home in Hawaii, let me know. Reach out to me and my socials down below, and I'd love to help you out. Until next time, peace.